Hey guys, it's your best fight friends. I'm Rachel. This is Kelsey. And Kelsey, what are we bringing to the show today?
Rachel, I have exclusive source direct from Twitter that UFC 274 is going to feature UFC lightweight champion Charles Oliveira and top-rated contender, former title challenger Justin Gaethje. What do you think about that fight, Rachel? I'm excited.
Well, you know what you think about it.
I haven't told you yet.
I think I know, based on just what I saw. Here, I'll share what I think about this fight. You know, I am excited about this fight, and here's why. This is a UFC fight. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel
Ultimate Fighting Championship fight?
In and around this weight class, there are a lot of trash fights. Let's call them trash fights. Big money fights that can be made. Where people are like,
fights.
Let's see this person just because they have big names.
Are you talking about Conor specifically? You should just talk about Conor specifically.
No, I feel like there's things in and around this division. Nate Diaz is brought up a lot, and like he's no longer in his prime. So what I'm saying, why I like this fight, is because we have Oliveira, we have Justin Gaethje. I think Justin Gaethje is a tough out for anybody in this division, and I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe the toughest out of anybody in this division. I'm really excited about the fight. This is what I love about the UFC, is that for all the other reasons people are critical of the UFC consistently delivers excellent fights, both at the main event level and co-main event level for their pay-per-views. You know, recently the UFC raised their pay-per-view prices $10 this year. So I think before it was $65, now it's $75 for a pay-per-view. That's still a bargain compared to the same pay-per-view price that we pay in boxing for maybe one good fight that we're interested in. And a lot of times in boxing, we don't even get the one fight that we're interested in. I feel like the UFC gives me Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier, gives me Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje now, and they'll continue to do that next. Who knows how all that, the minutia of that happening. All I know is it does happen, and I love that. I love this fight, and I tell you what, I promise to you, Charles Oliveira, I'll never bet against you again, buddy. Never picking against you again. I was there live to watch you defeat Michael Chandler in a fight I thought you would lose. Then in the next fight, I thought you would probably lose Dustin Poirier. You won both fights. I'll never doubt you again.
I think that this new fight, I think this is kind of like a pick'em fight, especially after seeing Oliveira in his previous two fights. I don't know.
Well, Oliveira's won 67 fights in a row, or something like that.
Seeing Gaethje, who did Gaethje face the last time he came out?
Michael Chandler.
That's right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just violent, action-packed affair.
Yeah. I really don't know. And this might be another case of the back and forth, which is what we had with Oliveira and Chandler. Remember, you thought one person was like,
to win, and then
they're about to win it, and then you were like, what? And the pendulum just swung complete to the other side. And I feel like this could be another one of those fights. So I'm definitely excited for it.
I'm excited for it, and then I know that what I want the most to happen is whoever wins this fight, please put him in a so-called trash fight, as Rachel would call it, with either Conor or Nate. Or you know what? Conor and Nate should fight to get to see who gets to fight, and the loser of that fight would fight this guy.
Actually, I heard...
make it a double trash.
I heard that Nate Diaz already has the last fight of his contract, the opponent picked.
You have that breaking news?
Yeah. More breaking news here for you guys. Ben Askren is going to be possibly... At least it's what Ben says. Ben says, you know what? He's got another fight in him, and he wants an easy mark.
He probably wants.
And Nate Diaz is his easy mark.
That's good. You know what? Ben probably wants to go back into the fighting arena one more time, so that he, just imagine his last experience, how awful it was.
Yeah.
And you're legitimately, former MMA champion of the world, so I'm sure he wants to at least go out losing a competitive fight, not getting just sucker punch for one punch knockout.
Hey, let us know in the comments, what do you think about the fight announcement for Charles Oliveira facing Justin Gaethje for UFC 274?
That's right, Rachel.
Who's fighting at UFC 273? I know who's fighting UFC 272.
273?
If you know who's fighting UFC 273, also tell us that in the comments.
It's probably going to be a good
It'll probably be a
know
good
it,
fight.
but I don't on the top of my head.